Well, you better have your bracket set because the NCAA tournament is on. Field 64 set begins today. Joining us now, we got to talk quick. Some college hoops. CBS College Sports basketball announcer, analyst on Inside College Basketball, Chris Walker. Mr. Walker, former D1 player, D1 coach. Thank you for joining us. Happy March Madness.
Same to you. It's getting ready to get cranked up. We got the first four out the way, and now we got 64 teams. I don't know how your bracket looks, but I think mine looks pretty good.
I can't do them anymore. I get tired of losing to like the sales guy's daughter's bracket number 3, and I finished 78th. It's humiliating for me. So, Coach, so we're in Illinois here. We got 2 teams in the tourney. Chicago team, Northwestern. Everyone loves the Illini. Northwestern 9 seed taking on FAU Friday, fighting Illini 3 seed going on today. Did you see either of these teams making a run?
Listen, Northwestern probably has a really, really tough road to toe here. You're talking about playing against Florida Atlantic, who surprisingly the committee put in the same region as UConn, San Diego State also in that region. They both all played in the Final Four last season. It's going to be a tough one. They did not win the AAC. They did not win the AAC tournament, but they have almost everybody, 90% of their returning lineup. I like Northwestern in this game. They shoot the 3 very well. They don't turn the ball over. Bowie is unbelievable. Chris Collins, what he's done, I've worked at Berkeley and Vanderbilt. For him to bring Northwestern to a situation where they're in back-to-back tournaments is absolutely amazing. And also losing Ty Berry was huge, and they were still able to come back from that. And winning 12 Big Ten games, I'm just telling you, it is very difficult to do what Chris Collins is doing. But again, if you get past the 8-9, guess who you got to play? The number 1 seed, which is UConn, and that will be tough. As far as Illinois is in a much different situation now. They got to be careful. Morehead State has won 13-plus games in their league the last 4 years, right? The last 4 years. And this group has the most wins in Kentucky over the last 4 years. And what programs are in Kentucky? Louisville, Kentucky, right? The University of Kentucky and Murray State. So they have done a tremendous job. Illinois cannot look past him. Unfortunately, in my bracket, and I don't want people in Illinois to get mad at me. You're talking about Illinois that had to come back from double digits 3 times to win Big Ten tournament. They have Terrence Shannon Jr., who's a bona fide superstar. Marcus Demas coming from Southern Illinois, and Brad Underwood. Unbelievable. I have them going down in an upset to the Duquesne Dukes, unfortunately. I don't want anybody to pull the plug on me now. Don't pull it now.
We ain't homers. We ain't haters. We just want your insight. I'd appreciate that. And what you said about coach at Northwestern, he deserves like the Nobel Peace Prize back to back. Who would have thought Northwestern? Okay, one more thing. We're a Big Ten country here. No one seems to be more snake bitten than the Purdue Boilermakers. Boy, Matt Painter does a heck of a job, and the Boilermakers love him in February, and every late March are like, what is it with this guy? They got the best player in the country right now. Is this their year? Are they at least going to get to the Final Four?
Listen, it's going to be tough. They say boil up in West Lafayette. Matt Painter lost the 3 double-digit seeds the last 3 years. I hope it doesn't happen again. Grambling State would have come back last night. The SWAC champion has won 2 out of the tournament games out of the last 3 tournaments. This would be just heart-wrenching. Gut-wrenching. It would be unbelievable if Purdue can't get it done this year. Unfortunately, I don't have them going to the Final Four. I do have them going to Elite 8. That is enough for Mount Edie and Purdue to be like, hey, we've done enough to exercise these demons, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Getting to Elite 8, but not sure they're getting past Tennessee. Need great guard play for sure, and a little bit of the basketball gods to sprinkle some dust on.
Well, at least it's not a Purdue. So Elite 8 is fine. Chris Walker, CBS Sports, color analyst, co-host, coach, D1 player. Boy, you got a basketball resume that could choke a shredder. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy the basketball, my friend.
Thanks for having me.